Hey everybody, I'm Belinda Sandor, also known as Rocket Girl. Today we're going to talk about who pays for what. Hey everybody, welcome. I am Belinda Sandor, also known as Rocket Girl. Welcome to the Rocket Girl Show. I'm thrilled that you're here. And for those of you who are joining me for the first time, I'm Belinda Sandor. I'm the founder of the VA Connection, where I coach and mentor established and aspiring virtual assistants to create, grow, and scale their businesses. So I work with my students in my free online community, my courses, and coaching programs. So today I'm going to be your host for the Rocket Girl Show. This is my weekly live stream show that airs on Thursday at 11:30, pretty much every week. And each episode of the Rocket Girl Show is packed with useful information about what it takes to be a successful virtual assistant. Whether you've been a VA for a while or you're just starting out, these tips are for you. So I'd love to hear where you guys are coming in from. So let me just look at the comments and please say hello. I'd love to hear where you're coming in from. We are streaming all the places. We are on our Facebook business page. We're in our Facebook communities. We are on Twitter, we are on LinkedIn, and we are on YouTube. And if you haven't checked out our YouTube channel lately, check it out. We're doing all kinds of super cool things over there, me and my team, and we're about to get ready to bust a big move. But definitely click the subscribe button if you're there now so that you never miss a training. We have tons of free training. And also check out our new banner. It's pretty cool. Mark and I worked on it this week, and I am having a blast learning all things YouTube. Yeah, so click subscribe and check out our shorts. I've been making short videos for about, I think, like 39 or 40 days in a row, and it's been a lot of fun learning something new. So check it out and let me know what you think. All right. So today we're going to talk about who pays for what. All right, who pays for what? And it's interesting because I have heard people who are working on their VA business say to me, it's so expensive to get started, all the software. It doesn't need to be expensive, all right? It does not need to be expensive. In the beginning or even in the end, there's not a lot of stuff that you need to pay for to make this work. So today we're going to talk about how you can figure out which software you're going to pay for and invest in, and which software your client is going to pay for. Okay, and I'm going to run through two lists. One is a list of software that I purchased for myself, and then another list is software that a client pays for. Okay, good. One rule of thumb to think about is if this person were not my client, would I be paying for this? Right? That's a simple little test, a simple little test. Would I be paying for this if this person wasn't my client? Okay. So first, let's go through a list of things that I pay for my business. All right. For my business. All right. The first thing is email. Now, some of you might have free email, and that's completely fine. I prefer to use the paid Google Workspace, which is $6 a month, and I pay for that for my business. All right. The second thing is a calendar scheduler. I want to make it super simple for my potential clients, my prospects, and my current clients to get on my calendar. So this is really for my convenience, because I don't want to go back and forth all the time, losing track of, did I email this person? Are they on my calendar? Are they not on my calendar? This makes it just super simple. So I pay for. You can get Acuity. You can use Calendly. There's a whole bunch. What's the new one? Talara is here. Maybe she'll remind us. TinyCal or something like that. There's all kinds of free scheduling software that you can use to do this. All right. But this is for the benefit of my business. Now, if you grow to the place where you need project management software, then you will want to pay for that for yourself. So Kat says TidyCal. It's TidyCal. That's a free online calendar that you can use. All right, so check that out. Now, project management software is something that I used in my business to organize me. I didn't share it with my clients. I didn't share the to-do list with them or the templates. It was simply a way for me to manage 30, 40, 50 clients at a time and not miss a deadline. So that was for my benefit that I had that software. So I paid for it. Note taking. I use Evernote. You can use OneNote. You can use a Word document. You can use, notebooks. You can use whatever you want. I use the free version of Evernote. Okay. So far, I just want to kind of run this down. Okay. So Gmail is $6 a month. There are ways to get free email. That's completely fine. Calendar scheduler. You can use the free Calendly. You can use the $29. Oh, thank you. It's a $29 lifetime payment for TidyCal. I don't have specific experience with it, but a lot of my students do. So check it out. So again, $29, one and done. Okay. Project management depends on what you're using it for, which one you choose. That cost can vary. Note taking, Evernote is free. Microsoft Office. I have always had Microsoft Office. I got to tell you though, you don't need the most up-to-date version. I am currently running the 2016 Student Edition. It's fine. It's fine. Microsoft doesn't change that much. And even if they do, what am I doing with it? Nothing insane, right? Nothing insane. So I want you to think about getting it, not especially, but if you have a Mac and you have, Numbers, I can't remember what they're called. I work on a PC, but I do have a Mac. It's going to frustrate your clients who are PC users if you don't have that software. There's a lot of conversion back and forth. Stuff gets lost in the translation. So check out, the student edition of Microsoft Office. Very affordable. And again, it's not something you have to upgrade every single year. I'm into it. What is that? 7 years, something like that. All right. Email newsletter delivery software. So for you guys who have been hanging out with me for more than a minute, you know that I believe that building your email list and sending out an email newsletter every 2 or 3 or 4 weeks is critical to your success. There are many software solutions like MailChimp. What's the other one? Oh my gosh, I can see their logo. MailerLite and other software that you can use for free. There is some convenience factor, like for example, with MailChimp, you can't schedule the newsletter ahead of time, but you're only using this for you. So if that's inconvenient, you can pay for it or you can use a different platform. But again, this is for your newsletter, not your clients' newsletters. Okay. Social media scheduler. Let's say that you're going to send out posts for your business to let people know about content that you've created. You want to pay for buffer. And the free version works 100%. I think you can schedule 14 posts which at a time, which if you're scheduled on 3 platforms, I think, which is plenty, right? So if you're posting twice a week or 3 times a week on your social media platforms, and you have 10 posts, that's 2.5 weeks, right? So just reschedule it every 2.5 weeks and you don't have to spend any extra money. Password management. There's a lot of password management softwares out there. This is for my convenience because I am logging in and out of so many people's information. It's just too hard to be copying and pasting and doing all that. So definitely look at that. There are some free ones and there are some paid ones that are really, really affordable. All right. So someone says OneNote comes with my Microsoft 365 subscription. It's a note-taking software. Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. The subscription is $79 a year. Yeah, you can absolutely, you can do that. What is the name of the software? Aweber. I have to say, unless something has changed, that is clunky. That is clunky. It's not intuitive. I've used it. I used it a long time ago. They might have changed it, but my brain was like, wait, what's happening here? So check out easier to use are MailerLite or MailChimp or Constant Contact. Okay, good. All right, so these are all the things that I pay for my business. It's for my benefit as a business owner, okay? Now we're going to talk about what the client pays for. All right, so if they want me to have an email address, belinda@theircompany.com, they pay for that, right? They pay for that. I have Belinda at RocketGirl Solutions. I pay for it. They pay for their email in their account, okay? Social media scheduling software. I do not use my social media scheduling software to schedule software for clients. Now, if you're a social media manager and you want to do this, you can, but really beware, because it's really easy to get this all tangled up together here. You know, all of the social media, it can be very complicated, and it's also your exit strategy can be difficult as well. If they have their own account, all of their information is in there. You're scheduling for them. You decide not to work with them anymore. They have their own account. It's connected to their credit card. You just can walk away. So you want to make it super simple for that to happen, okay? And sometimes clients don't know that they need software, and you just have to tell them. And we'll talk about that in a minute. All right, so email delivery software for their newsletter. So you're going to want to put all of their contacts into their MailChimp, their Aweber, or their Constant Contact, and you're going to keep that separate. And for me, because I schedule my clients' newsletters and MailChimp doesn't allow you to do that with the free version, I just tell them, I need you to get the lowest paid version. And they give me their credit card, or I set up a trial and they go in and put their credit card in themselves if they don't want to give it to me. Okay, so that's how you do that. CRM software. So CRM software, that's something that, people, it's like such a big phrase. It's basically their database, right? If they have like an address book for their contacts to track them, there's lots of different ones out there. There's thousands probably. They would pay for that because that's for their business, okay? And then what you'll do is you'll just log in and out of these software applications in a browser and use them on their behalf, all right? If they want project management software for their business, they pay for that. And I have had clients where they have had, Teamwork, Asana, one of those, and they put my tasks in there and they assign them to me and I get an email, right? But that's separate from my project management software where I'm tracking what I'm doing for all the clients, all right? So they pay for that. Calendar management software, if they're using Acuity or Calendly or TidyCal or any of those, they pay for that because that's associated with their business. Okay, so let's go over that again. So email for their company, social media scheduling for their business, email newsletter software for their business, right? All of these things. So you want to really think about being able to step away, not because you're hoping that they stop working with you or that you're going to decide to stop working with them, but you just want to keep it clean. Their business is theirs and your business is yours. Now, sometimes there's software that you're going to want to buy for your benefit. For example, I have Photoshop. You might have Canva, and you're using it across multiple clients, and that's okay. That's okay. If you're not using Canva and a client has a pro account and they want you to use that, that's good because you're keeping it all separate. But if they ask you to create a couple of graphics and you're using Canva and you have it already for your business, then I just say to the client, I'll use my account and I'll download the images for you. I've had clients want me to add subtitles to webinars in the past, and I already have that software. I'm already paying for it. So what I say to them is, I'm using something called Veed.io, and I already have an account, so there's no need for you to sign up for a subscription. And in this case, it's because we're doing it like once a quarter, 2 times a year. It's not like they're going to jam up my account, and then I'll just use it and then download it and delete it from my account. So there are ways to be generous like that, and I let the client know, oh, I have the software for this. You don't need to worry about that. Yeah, so someone is saying on LinkedIn, this is really important for all virtual assistants. Yeah, because see how we think we have to provide everything? We don't. We definitely do not need to provide everything. It's up to the client. Okay, now sometimes the client doesn't know that what software they need, right? Most of the time they don't know what they need, or they might come to you and say, my friend says I need this, and you're like, yeah, that's not going to work, and so you're just really gentle with them. You're very gentle with them, and you can talk to them about it. So for example, if they don't have the software for the project they want, you can recommend it. You can say, great, let's do an email newsletter. There's a couple of different options out there. MailChimp is my favorite. That's the one that I know the best. And they usually say, oh, well, if you know it, let's just use that, right? Let's just use that. That's usually what they say because they want to leverage my expertise, right? So we can make a recommendation. The other thing is they might not understand that they need to pay for it. And again, you just say, so in order for me to do your social media, can't wait to get started. We need to sign you up for a social media scheduler. I recommend Buffer. It's very simple to use. I'm very familiar with it. And it's one of the most affordable solutions out there. And then you tell them, I don't know how much Buffer is anymore, but let's say $15 a month, and all of your social media will be right in there. We'll connect your accounts, and that's what we'll do. Now, again, sometimes people don't want to give you their credit card, and I don't want you to take that personally. People have different tolerance levels, right? They just do. And so what I want you to say is, there's a couple, so I can set up the account, no problem. I'm happy to do that. I'll just need your credit card. And if they have you feel any kind of energy like, I don't want to do that, then what you can say to them is, that's okay. I can set up a trial, and and then I'll show you where to put your email in. Or you can say, if they don't offer a trial for that software, you can say, why don't you go ahead, set up open the account, put your credit card in, and I'll continue to set it up for you, right? Easy peasy. So you just don't want to create any friction. There's no need for it, right? And there's no need to get upset because they don't trust you with their credit card. I mean, I've had clients, I had one client, she wanted me to post on LinkedIn, and I said, I need your username and password. And she said, oh, I never give that out. And I said, okay, that's fine. I just won't be able to post for you. And then I stopped talking, right? And she said, okay, I'll do it. I'm like, okay. People have different thresholds of, whatever. And so you don't want to take it personally, because just as your business grows and as you see all the people you're going to be working with, you're going to realize, wow. All right. So here's the thing. Get the tools that you need for your business as you need them. Please do not buy software in anticipation of needing it in 1 month or 3 months or 3 years from now, even if it's on sale. Okay. Because the thing is that I have seen so many VAs get this whole FOMO thing, fear of missing out, and, pack on all of this software that they don't need to run their business. Thinking that they need it to be legit. You don't. And here's the thing. If you get the free version, which I always recommend if there is one, if you want to upgrade, it takes 10 seconds. 10 seconds, to put your credit card in. So it's not like you have to wait for approval from corporate. You go from Canva free to Canva paid. It takes a minute, right? And everything's unlocked instantly. So please don't waste money doing that. The other thing is, you don't need an all-in-one. I know a lot of you have been told you need Dubsado or 17 Hats, or what's that other one? I can't think of it. You don't. If you want it, great. If you can afford it, fabulous. If it makes you happy, get it. You don't need it, right? You don't need it. I ran my business very successfully with over 50 clients without one of those, because what I found is it doesn't, all-in-ones don't do everything well. So you're going to need to probably supplement it, or you're going to be struggling to live your life inside of the constraints of that all-in-one. So for me, Evernote is really good at note-taking. That's where I put my notes. Dropbox is a great place for me to organize my files. That's where I put them. The Toggle is how I do my time. That's something, it's free. So there's lots of software out there that can completely support your business without doing an all-in-one and paying 50, 60, whatever dollars a month, and have everything you need. I am a big fan of having the tools you need when right away, as you need them, because your tools are there to solve a problem. They're not there to be cool or for you to, squelch imposter syndrome. They're there to solve a problem. When I first started out, I used notebooks, because in corporate, that's what I did. I wrote notes with my hands, right, on paper. And then as I started to get 6, 7, 8 clients, I was like, oh, this isn't going to work. I'm losing track of what's going on. So I went to Evernote. Evernote has worked ever since. All right. Ever since. So don't feel like you have to become like legit with your tools. The tools are there to support whatever it is that you are trying to solve. Okay. Good. All right. So before we go, I want to tell you about something cool. We are going to be kicking off the Kickstart Your VA Business 5-day free training on Monday, August 7th, which is right around the corner. So put it on your calendar, go over to vakickstart.com and sign up. I would love to have you. We're going to have 5 fabulous days together, all about starting your business, choosing your services, and getting a steady stream of clients cruising into your door. All right. So don't miss out on this. I would love, love, love to have you. Okay. Good. Well, thank you for coming to the Rocket Girl Show. I'm thrilled you're here. I'm Belinda Sandor, signing off for now. I'll see you at the Kickstart Challenge. Bye for now.